Once upon a time, in a land of lush green forests and towering mountains, lived a friendly Tyrannosaurus rex named Terry. Unlike other T-Rexes, Terry didn't like to roar or scare others. He was kind, curious, and loved exploring the world around him. One sunny morning, Terry peeked out of his cozy cave, stretched his tiny arms, and said with a big smile, "Today feels like a perfect day for an adventure." As Terry walked through the jungle, he admired the tall trees, colorful flowers, and the songs of chirping dino birds. Suddenly, he heard something unexpected: giggles and laughter. Following the sound, Terry peeked through a bush and found three adorable baby triceratops playing by a sparkling river. "Hi there," Terry said gently. "My name is Terry. What's yours?" One with little spikes on his frill said, "I'm Spike." The pink-spotted one giggled, "I'm Rosie." The one climbing on a rock waved and said, "And I'm Rocky." At first, the baby triceratops were a bit unsure of the big T-Rex, but Terry's warm smile and gentle voice helped them feel safe. Before long, they were all running, splashing, and laughing together. They played hide-and-seek, rolled down hills, and explored the forest. Terry shared stories of the outside world, and the triceratops listened wide-eyed. That night, as stars sparkled above, they made a promise. "Let's always be friends, forever," said Terry. One morning, while playing hide-and-seek, Rosie spotted something behind a tall fern. "Look," she shouted, "an egg." A giant speckled dinosaur egg lay hidden in the grass. Terry gently touched it and said, "It needs to stay warm. Let's take care of it together." The friends built a soft nest from leaves and moss. They took turns watching over the egg, humming lullabies and keeping it cozy day and night. Time passed. Days turned into weeks. Then, one morning, crack! The egg wobbled, cracked, and suddenly, a tiny snout poked out. With one last push, a baby dinosaur hatched, blinking her big, curious eyes. She had soft plates on her back covered in colorful little dots. "She's beautiful," gasped Rosie. "Let's call her Dottie," said Rocky. Dottie wobbled on her feet. Terry leaned down and helped her stand. From that moment on, Dottie became part of their family. Terry and the Triceratops took care of her, taught her how to walk, drink, and play. Dottie followed them everywhere, giggling and learning with every step. As Dottie grew, the group decided to explore more of the prehistoric world. They walked through fields and valleys, always discovering something new. They met tall brachiosauruses munching leaves from the tops of trees. They watched speedy velociraptors race past like the wind. By the river, they saw a gentle diplodocus who greeted them kindly and offered tasty plants. "Every dinosaur is different," Terry said, "and every one is amazing in their own way." Dottie's eyes sparkled with wonder. There was so much to see, so much to learn. One day, Rocky found a colorful flyer fluttering in the breeze. It read, "The Great Dinosaur Celebration. All dinosaurs welcome." "A party?" Rosie squealed. The group packed their favorite things, flowers, shiny rocks, special leaves, and began their journey. They walked over hills, crossed rivers, and even past glowing fireflies. Finally, they arrived. The celebration was spectacular. Dinosaurs of all shapes, sizes, and colors danced, played, and laughed. There were games, music, food, and friends everywhere. Terry played tag with raptors. Rosie balanced on a log. Dottie giggled as she jumped into a pile of leaves. They met Luna the flying pteranodon, who swooped down with a graceful flip, and Finn the ankylosaurus, who proudly showed off his spiky tail. As the music played, Dottie hesitated on the dance floor. She took a deep breath, then wiggled her feet. She twirled, clumsily at first, and then spun with joy. Everyone clapped and cheered. It was Dottie's first dance. As the stars filled the sky, the celebration began to quiet. Terry, Dottie, Spike, Rosie, and Rocky sat on a hill, watching lanterns float into the sky. They looked at each other with full hearts. "We've seen so much," Terry said, "and we've made so many friends." "I'm glad we're together," Dottie whispered, snuggling next to him. They lay back in the grass, watching shooting stars streak across the night sky. The world was so big, but they had each other. The next morning, as the sun rose over the prehistoric land, Terry and his friends began walking again, tails swaying, hearts full. "Where to next?" asked Rocky. "Anywhere," Terry said with a grin. And off they went, ready for more adventures, more discoveries, and more friendships, spreading joy wherever their little dinosaur feet would take them. The end. For now.